Boy, you know what? There's nothing worse for me than meeting somebody who's stuck with pain, stuck in a situation where their health just isn't as good as they want it to be. In fact, sometimes it's to the point where they can't even see their way out of it. They've lost hope that it might change. And that, to me, is a terrible place to be. There's a couple things that you can do in a crisis that are really helpful to getting you on the right track. One is control inflammation. If you can control inflammation, you decrease scar tissue and you decrease the time it takes to heal, and you increase the amount your body can actually heal. So decrease inflammation. That looks like a couple things. One is ice. Now, I know in the good old days I was told to ice, whatever, my sprained ankle for 20 minutes, for example. All I found then is that my joint starts to ache and throb. So what happens is you actually cause blood to rush to the area to try and warm the part up, and you actually defeat the whole purpose. The inflammation actually gets worse. So the newest information, the most accurate information I've read is to ice in short bursts of intervals. So ice that part that's sore for 3 to 5 minutes, get rid of the ice, and then the next thing you should do is move. Move the part as much as you can to allow the blood in the area to naturally warm up the part. After a couple, 3 to 5 minutes of movement, the next thing you want to do is go back to the ice for 3 to 5 minutes. And that ice on movement, ice on again cycle can be repeated as much as you wish. And what happens is it actually acts like a pump. And the cold restricts the blood flow. The movement encourages a little bit of blood flow to move all the junk out of the area of the injury. And then the cool slows it down. Always start with ice, always end with ice. And that way you'll decrease the symptoms. The most important thing to remember is the symptoms are not the problem. I know they feel like the problem, but what they're actually telling you is you have a problem. Take it serious, guys. Get it looked into. Find out if there's anything that can be done to correct the problem and prevent it from happening in the future. And if it can, then the simple answer is do something about it, get it fixed up. Don't trust medications to cover the process up, but boy, if you can use that ice to get rid of that inflammation in the first part, you can go a long way to starting the healing process. Ciao.